Guys, check out this ultrasonic cleaner I purchased off of Amazon. I just threw it on this dolly so I can move it around because my bench is all filled up, but it's pretty cool. It's a big one because I want to be able to put bigger parts in here. It's not as deep as I thought it would be. It's about 6 inches deep, and let's see, about 6 inches deep by 20 wide. I've never used one of these before, but I know Musty One and good old Mike and VW Jawbreaker have one. A few other guys have them. They seem like they work pretty good as far as cleaning like carburetors and stuff like that. So I've got the carburetor here from Rusty, and you can see it's pretty dirty. It's got 40 plus years. Who knows how long he used it. And it's been sitting for 40 years, so he could have used it since he had it new. So this thing could be dirt. This could be dirt from 1962 on here. What was that, 57 years or something like that? Anyway, let's get the carburetor off of here. We'll get it off the manifold, intake manifold, and let's just put the whole thing in there like it is. Obviously I'll take it apart after, and we'll put it back in and clean it again, but let's just put it in there like it is to see how clean it comes out. I'll get some good pictures and video before and after so we can see how it looks. Alright, stand by. There we go. All right, take a quick look at this. Digital ultrasonic cleaner, Digital Pro. You got the temperature up and down, on and off, time. The unit must be connected to ground. Do not disassemble the unit except for the authorized serviceman. Do not touch the socket with the wet hand to reduce risk of electrocution. Do not use the unit when the tank is not to fill the water. Not sure what that means. Do not plug power source before filling or emptying tank. Don't keep heating with water nor supervised. Please power off the controls and wait for normal temperature of water before draining. Okay, so I got the power switch on and off here. It's just a real flimsy kind of light top here. You got a basket in here. You can put your stuff in it. And I don't know, I've never used one of these, so let's see what happens. This must be for like little jewelry pieces or something, like rings and stuff. And there's a hose for draining the old fluid. Stick that over here for now. And this is the fluid I'm going to use. Purple Power. See how that works. Alright guys, let's try it out. Alright, let's put some of this Purple Power in here. There it is. Let's see what happens. It's going in. Let's see how it looks afterwards. I can't believe it doesn't cover it. Oh, it's not. Dang. It's already cleaning it. It's already coming clean. Purple Power is already cleaning it. Wow. Alright. Well, it's not completely covered. This is concentrate, so I think you can add water. Alright guys, I got a little, this is concentrate, so I'm going to add a little bit of water. Just to get the level up a little higher. That should be good. Let's see how it looks just after it's only been sitting in there. Hasn't been on. I haven't turned it on yet, but the Purple Power, you can kind of see it's already doing its thing. But the ultrasonic and the heat should really get in there. But yeah, some of the dirt's already coming off. You know what? Let's stick the fuel pump and the alternator stand, oil tube filler. Let's stick that in there too. Looks like we got room. Yeah. All right. What else can we stick in there? What about this is the oil pump cap for the engine. It's got some dirt on it. We'll just stick a few things in there and see what happens. What about the rocker arms? Let's stick the rocker arms in there. See how they clean up. All right. I've got room for more, but I think that'll be good for now. Let's turn it on. Uh-oh. It's not coming on. Oh, there's a power switch on the back. Are you guys on? Yeah, you're on. And I believe these make terrible noise, so I'll have to turn you off while it's doing its thing. I'll probably let it go for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and check it out. But let's set the temperature. And we'll do 15 minutes for now. I'm not sure what temperature that is. All right, we'll come back in a few minutes. All right, guys, it's been 5 or 6 minutes. Let's see what we're looking at here. Oh yeah, it's coming clean. There's still a lot of dirt on there, but the water doesn't really feel warm yet. It might take a while to warm up this much. unless I have the settings wrong. And we'll keep letting it cook. Let's see, temperature Celsius. On. Oh, maybe I didn't turn it on. Well, it says it's on now. Alright, we'll check back in a little bit. Okay, so it just stopped. It's at about, it's 40 degrees Celsius, which is right around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's getting warm. I want to get up to maybe 50 or 60 degrees Celsius and see what happens, but it's run for about 10 minutes or so. The temperature is slowly rising. Let's see what we're looking at here. I don't see any steam, so it's not super hot. But it is looking a lot cleaner. Wow. Look at all that coming out of there. I don't know if you guys can see that. But it's looking a lot better. You can see the tag now. Alright, let's put it back in for another 10 minutes, keep the temperature going up. See if we can get it a little warmer. And there's the rockers. Wow, look how they're cleaning up. Wow. It's working pretty good. It's working really good. Alright. That was another 10 minutes. It got up to 44 degrees Celsius. Definitely tell it's starting to warm up. Let's use a pliers so we don't burn ourselves. Let's see what we're looking at here. I think I can grab that. Well, it's definitely cleaner. It looks like it's starting to turn black though, which is not cool. I may have left it in there too long. You know, it's getting kind of oxidized. I'm not sure, but it is definitely cleaner. Definitely cleaner, for sure. I don't mind that it's a little black, it's not a big deal. The water is not hot, it's warm, but it's not any hotter than my morning coffee. Let's see if we can pick this whole thing up. See what we got going on here. Okay. All right, well, I'll bring you over and take a closer look. Alright, so I was actually watching a video the other night, guy that does lawnmower repairs, and he was saying if you leave it in too long, it'll start to turn darker. Whatever material this is, I'm not sure what that is, but something to do with the heat or the ultrasonic makes it turn darker. I'm not sure what causes that, but you can tell it's definitely clean. And like I said, I'm not too worried about the darkness. As long as it's clean and it works. So here are the rocker arms. Look how clean those came out. Wow. They were black before. You can see there's still some dirt on there. This is actually, looks like it's paint. It's actually starting to take that black paint off of there. Here's the other rocker arm. It's super clean. Those came out great. So I think putting in steel, anything steel is perfect. You know, steel comes out perfectly clean. For some reason, whatever material the carburetor is made out of, it has a reaction and turns them darker. But I don't think it affects the performance at all. Very clean. Very clean. Look at that. Pretty cool. And like I said before, we're gonna take this carburetor apart and rebuild it. So we'll take it apart, we'll clean it again. Maybe we'll just put it in carburetor cleaner, I'm not sure. The fuel pump. I kind of just wanted to get all the surface grime off, so when I go to take them apart, they're not so nasty. And go from there. You know, some of the surface dirt is still on there. This came out pretty clean. There's some grime down in there. I'm sure if I leave it in there a little bit longer and turn the heat up a little bit longer, it's going to eat away at that stuff, you know? So, and the water is pretty dirty. Pretty dirty. So yeah, I think I'm going to let them go for another 10 minutes. Actually, the carburetor and the fuel pump, I am going to pull out. We're going to take these apart and redo them, rebuild them. We're going to take them apart. We'll clean them again, possibly in here with clean fluid, and go from there. Let's put these back in for a little bit. I have to wash my hands. Rocker arms, looking pretty good. I'll put them back in there for a little bit. The governor. Oh, sorry guys, I'm not even looking at it with the camera. Let's put the governor back in there for a little bit. What else do we have we can stick in there? Let's see. We can stick in this, stick this in there just for fun. This crankshaft wheel, just to see what it looks like when it comes out. And I'm not sure about putting the distributor in there. I'm going to wait on that. I don't know if that would be a good idea or not. But something like this. Oh yeah. Something like this would be perfect, you know? Put in there, it's all metal. It's nasty, it's got stuff all up in the crevices. Put that in there. See how it comes out. I'm gonna have to wash my hands real quick after this. That purple power is supposedly, let's put this, let's put this tire iron in there and see how it cleans up. Just for the heck of it, just for fun. So like you can put your tools in here. Look at that, it's already cleaning it. It's just the cleaner obviously and the heat, but the ultrasonic waves apparently help as well. What else do we have? I think that's it for now. I might put the jugs in there at some point. I think it's okay to do those. Not sure. If you guys want to chime in, let me know. I think it's okay to clean them as long as when you pull them out, you dry them off really quick and don't let them rust over. All right, let's let this go for 10 minutes, see what happens. All right, it's been another 10 minutes and temperature got up to 44 degrees Celsius. I just sprayed down the carburetor and the fuel pump with some brake clean just to get the purple power residue off of it. Let's see what these look like. Definitely got some more heat coming out of there. But again, it's not 44 degrees Celsius. It's hot. You wouldn't want to keep your hand in there too long. But it's not any hotter than my morning coffee. So yeah, that's starting to clean up pretty good. You can see there's some paint on there that's coming off. You know, this was only in there for 10 minutes. And it's already cleaning all that stuff off of there. Let's see. Okay. Not a lot of difference on this. Pretty much this is just rusty. Needs to be sandblasted. Rocker arms look about the same. They cleaned up pretty good the first time. So they probably didn't really need to go in there any longer. But those cleaned up pretty good. The governor looks a little better. It's a little cleaner. But not a lot. I mean, most of the dirt came off in the first round or so. The oil pump is still holding on to some of its junk, but it was pretty thick on there. And again, this is stuff you could probably just clean with, you know, you don't need the ultrasonic cleaner, obviously. You can just stick it in a bucket and scrub it with a brush. I guess it's just kind of fun to, you know, I guess it's good for carburetors because it gets down into the crevices. Probably would have helped if I took that off, huh? Look at that cork is all nasty in there. Let me get that out of there. Well, if the stuff is rusty, it doesn't do a lot, but it does clean. Gets the dirt, gets down into the crevices. You know, there's some stuff that's pretty gnarly, but you could hit this with a can of brake spray or just hit it with the parts cleaner. I'm not sure if an ultrasonic cleaner is necessary. Maybe for carburetors, because it gets down into the little channels and stuff, but you know, this other stuff you can just clean with your hands. It does do a pretty good job though. This in conjunction with the whatever cleaner you use probably determines as well what kind of results you get. But that's paint that's coming off of there. Black paint. This was pretty nasty. I'm not sure what kind of material this is, but we're gonna clean all this up and probably paint it. Anyway guys, just thought you guys would enjoy seeing that. I'm gonna take the old fluid and put it in a jug, and I'll use it to clean parts, you know, in a big bucket or whatever for other parts. Is it something I'm gonna use a lot? I don't know. Probably could have done without it, but it's one of those things, you know, you see other people getting them and you're like, oh, maybe I could use one of those. Anyway guys, take care. Alright, we got the drain hose hooked up. We got the bucket here. Turn on the valve. There it goes. There's definitely some dirt in there. It is dirty. But we're not going to get rid of that. We're going to use that a few times. We can use that to clean the transmission. Get all this gunk off of here. We'll put this in a, I gotta find like a big tub or something. Maybe like a kiddie pool. Or build something around it so I can clean those parts. Anyway guys. She is draining. Works pretty good. See ya. Almost filled up that whole bucket. There's some crud. Alright guys, here's one last look at the parts we cleaned with the ultrasonic cleaner and the purple power. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about ultrasonic cleaners? Do you guys have one? What solution do you use? What parts do you clean with them? Leave your comments below, and we'll talk to you soon. See you guys.